Oppenheimer is a 2023 epic biographical thriller film written and directed by Christopher Nolan. The film chronicles the life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, a theoretical physicist who was pivotal in developing the first nuclear weapons as part of the Manhattan Project, and thereby ushering in the atomic age. Its simultaneous release with Barbie led to the Barbenheimer phenomenon on social media, which encouraged audiences to see both films as a double feature. The film has grossed $174 million worldwide and received critical acclaim, with particular praise for its cast, screenplay, and visuals. Without any further delay, let's start. In 1926, 22-year-old J. Robert Oppenheimer grapples with homesickness and anxiety while studying at the Cavendish Laboratory in Cambridge, under the demanding Patrick Blackett. Oppenheimer leaves Blackett a poisoned apple, but stops visiting scientist Niels Bohr from eating it and discards it. After completing his PhD in physics at the University of Göttingen in Germany, Oppenheimer returns to the United States, hoping to expand quantum physics research. He begins teaching at the University of California, Berkeley, and the California Institute of Technology. He encounters figures such as Ernest Lawrence, the 1939 Nobel Prize winner who emphasizes practical applications, Jean Tatlock, a member of the Communist Party USA with whom he has an intermittent romantic relationship until her eventual suicide, and his future wife Catherine Puning, a biologist and ex-communist. U.S. Army General Leslie Groves recruits Oppenheimer to lead the Manhattan Project to develop an atomic bomb after Oppenheimer assures Groves that he has no communist sympathies. Oppenheimer, who is Jewish, is particularly driven by the possibility that the Nazis have a nuclear weapons program underway. He assembles a scientific team in Los Alamos, New Mexico to secretly create the bomb, intending it will save the world despite its potential global repercussions. At one point, he and Albert Einstein discuss the theoretical possibility of such a bomb triggering a chain reaction that could destroy the world. When Germany surrenders in World War II, some of the project's scientists begin to doubt its continued importance. Nonetheless, the bomb is completed and the Trinity test is successfully conducted just before the Potsdam Conference. U.S. President Harry S. Truman decides to drop atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, forcing Japan's surrender and thrusting Oppenheimer into the public eye as the father of the atomic bomb. Haunted by the immense destruction and suffering the bombs caused, Oppenheimer meets with Truman to urge restraint in developing even more powerful weapons. Truman is disgusted by Oppenheimer's distress, which he perceives as weakness, and insists that he alone, as president, bears responsibility for the bomb's use. Oppenheimer continues to feel intense guilt. Oppenheimer advocates against further nuclear development, especially the hydrogen bomb, positioning him against fellow Manhattan Project scientist Edward Teller. His stance becomes a point of contention amid the tense Cold War with the Soviet Union. Louis Strauss, chairman of the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission member, resents Oppenheimer for publicly dismissing Strauss' concerns about the export of radioisotopes and, per Strauss' belief, bad-mouthing him to Einstein. At a hearing intended to remove Oppenheimer from political influence, he is betrayed by the testimony of Teller and other associates, and Strauss exploits Oppenheimer's associations with communists and former communists, such as Tatlock and Oppenheimer's brother Frank. Oppenheimer's security clearance is revoked, his public image destroyed, and his policy influence neutralized. Later, at a Senate confirmation hearing on the nomination of Strauss as Secretary of Commerce, Strauss' personal motives in engineering Oppenheimer's downfall are revealed by journalist David Hill, and Strauss is not confirmed. In 1963, President Lyndon B. Johnson presents Oppenheimer the Enrico Fermi Award as a gesture of political rehabilitation. His earlier conversation with Einstein is revealed to have been not about straws, but rather the far-reaching implications of nuclear weapons. Oppenheimer wonders whether the Trinity test, to a large extent his creation, set in motion a chain reaction of events that could lead to a nuclear holocaust. That's wrap. I try to complete the story of this film concisely. Please enjoy the movie in theater.